Hello, this is Rob from Rims Models. This is my 4th update of the Miniart Tiran 4. Just before we start, I'd like to say a big thank you to all my subscribers, all your comments as well, really appreciated. So here, this is all for the weathering, this video is, and then we'll bring it to a close then. So the first thing I'm doing is an earth oil Migamo oil brusher mixed with Migamo odorless thinner just to make a filter, and I do everything then with that. I do the turret, the lower hull, the dozer blade as well. The only part I don't do is the front part. So this is my first stage of the weathering. I do all the wheels as well, the 2 sprockets, the 2 idlers, and the 10 road wheels. So this is one of the wheels now, but I don't put it on the tyres. I'll just do the wheel bit. Now the tracks. Now what I do then is I mix the dark mud with odorless thinner, and then all I do then is just put it in the middle of the tracks. It's not too runny. So this is the second stage of the tracks. If you remember, I did the gunmetal first, then I did the buff. Now this is the next stage. Right, now I'm doing a ping wash now, and I've actually used buff for this. Now it does dry a bit darker than this, and then all I do then is just go over the whole lot with the buff ping wash. Really brings the detail out as well. And what I'll do first as well, I'll weather where the wheels go first, so I can get the wheels and the tracks on them, and then I'll do the rest after. Now I'll do some streaking now, and here I got buff streaking, and then I've got starship filth, and then I got dust, and all I do is just put it all the way along, and then slightly dampen the brush with thinners. You only want very slight thinners on it, and then just pull it down. So all you're doing is going the direction of the way the water would run, and then just take off as much as you want then. What you'll do then is after every pass, just keep wiping your brush on a paper towel just to remove the excess, and then go again. And like I said, you can leave as much as you want or take off as much as you want, which is a really good effect. So all I'm doing now, I'm flicking it over, and what I'm doing now, this is the pigments fitted now. So I'm going to turn this side into that side you've just seen, and the first thing I do, I'll coat it with odorless thinner all over, and then I've got the 3 pigments, which is North African dust, dark earth, and Europe earth. And all I do then is just flick the 3 colours on, and then just get my brush in and just blend them in. That's all you got to do. You can put on as much as you want or as little as you want. Just make a little bit of a mess, but it's not too bad. So that's our North African dust now. Now don't worry about it going everywhere, because you can brush it off. So I'll just keep going, and I've done exactly the same on the other side, and all I'm doing now is just blotting it all in, just blending it all in. Well, I do a bit more, just keep mixing it until all the colours are mixed. Doing exactly the same, run the thinners along, and then use your free pigments in. Well, these pigments I'm using is what I've used on the interior as well, so I haven't changed no colours. Okay, so I'll get the same, like I said, same again, just keep flicking the pigments on. I mean, you're not really going to see that much because of the wheels, when the wheels are on. And there you go, that's the free pigments on. I'm just holding the mud guard at the end because when I'm blotting it in, I didn't want to break it off. And just keep going until you're happy with the effects, and then just leave it to dry then. So that's what it's going to look like. So then with the free pigments again, and I'm doing exactly the same on the tracks, but this time I've mixed it in the palette, and I've mixed it with the oudless thinner, and exactly like I did with the oil, just in between the tracks. I don't want it everywhere, and then just leave it to dry then. And then you can take off as much as you want then, or you can just leave it. So just keep working your way around, and do the inside as well. There, that's what you're looking for. Now here I've got my Gamma gunmetal, and all I'm doing is a very light dry brush on the sprockets and the idlers, and just do the teeth basically where the tracks rub, and that's the effect you're after. So it's like a polished metal. So that's all you do on them, is just the teeth. And then on these ones, the next slot, you'll do the sides as well. So you don't want too much on your brush, you only want a little bit. And again, I've got a bit of paper towel by the side, and all I do is dip it in the paint and then keep removing it. So that's the tracks with the pigments on. They're all dry now. And what I'm doing now, that's the same again, the gunmetal, and a very light dry brush, and just so you're doing all the raised parts, and that's the tracks finished then. There's nothing else to do to them. And then I'll run the dry brush like I'm showing you there, then I'll do the inside. I'll do the guide horns on the inside, and where the wheels go as well. Right, now this is the buff again, and I'm going to do another filter, and then I'll do all the top parts now. Now, like I said, it looks brighter on the screen, but it does darken off. So all you're doing is just picking off all the detail, all the raised areas, all the weld beads, any detail at all. Just put the pin wash around it, and then you leave it to dry then, and all you do then is a slightly damp paintbrush and just remove it. But I've gone for a dusty look vehicle, So just keep working your way around. So now it's dry now, so all I'm doing now is just removing it. Like I said, slightly dampen the brush. But you don't want it too wet because you don't want to remove too much. Alright, so I'm doing the other side now. So I'll just, you know, you don't flood it. But just to say as well, there's no gloss or dull coat or anything on this. I never varnish or gloss my models. I always just put it straight onto the paint. But these, to me, paints are really hard wearing. And as long as you use the odourless thinner, I've had no problems. And it's the clear up's pretty easy as well. As you can see, I'm actually cleaning it up now and it comes off really easy. Again, dip your brush in the thinners. I've got a little paper towel on the side, and you just take off. You just want it slightly moist. And just work your way around. You'll do the turret exactly the same. I do streaking and stuff like that as well, but I don't show you that. But all I do is where the handles are and the lifting up hooks, I'll just do a couple of them. I'll do a bit of streaking. So always, like I said, all you're doing is picking the detail up. Really makes it pop. I'm really enjoying this build. It's a fantastic kit. It's been well worth it. I highly recommend it. But the dowser blade I had to buy separate. It doesn't come with this kit. You can get one with the dowser blade included, but that's not interior, that one. Right, so what I'm doing now is the buff pin wash again, and just working my way around. The tracks were really good actually. The fit was really excellent. And all I do then is wait till it dries again, and then just clean it all off the high points, but leave the dust wash in the low parts then. So that's the wheels done. Right, now I'm starting the chipping now. That was the XF73. That was the main colour, and all I'm doing then is adding a bit of white to it just to make it a bit lighter. Dip your sponge in. I've got all this is a bit of sponge that comes with some packaging, and again I've got a bit of kitchen towel on the side. Take it off, you only want a slight bit on it, and then start chipping. So all I'm doing is around the edges, in the middle, around the hatches. Just think where the crew get in and out, and where they tread the most, that's where the paint will wear away. So this is the first stage of the chipping, and then what I do then, I go over it all, pick out some of the chips then and go with a slightly darker colour. Well, I'll show you that in a bit. So there, that's with the chipping done. And the turret as well. I'm going heavy around the turret basket. I'll go heavy around the hatches. especially with the crew getting in and out, and then they're putting the stowage in and out. It's going to get knocked about. Grab handles as well, that's another one. Again, you can go as heavy as you want, or you know, it's your model. You can do what you like. But I didn't go too heavy with the chipping. Right, this is the MIG ammo chipping fluid, which is, I think it's 044. It is, and all I'm doing is just picking up the big chips and then put it in the middle of the chips. So just all I'm doing is working my way around. I'd say there's about 2 nights work here with the chipping. It's very rewarding, and you got to try and keep it in scale as well. You don't want too big of chips. I'll just keep picking out, and there's no need to do every one as well. You just pick some and just put this cut chip in the middle. And then what I do then, a couple of them, I'll put a rust on there to make it look rusty. So all I'm doing is picking the edges up. Well, you can see that pin wash has dried a lot lighter now. So it's a shame you can't see none of the interior. You can see a little bit there. So I'll just keep doing the edges, picking out all the little chips. Right, now we're doing the front now. I've only got little bits on the brush, I'm not going too heavy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the final reveal on a separate video, and I can show you, I can talk you through what I've done better then. All I'm doing there is doing the same on the turret, just picking the little chips off. You need a little bit of patience to do this, but just take your time. Once the chipping's done, that's pretty much it done then. Sorry about the camera shake as well. I'll keep knocking the camera because my normal tripod's broken. I had to put it on the table, so I'll keep knocking the camera. Well, I'll get sorted for my next video. And I haven't gone too mad as well. I haven't really chipped it that much. So there you go, that's it finished. So I'd just like to say a big thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next update. So stay safe.